What's up YouTube, it's your boy Mike here from People's Choice Gaming, and today I have a breakdown for you of the new Grineer sidearm, the Brakk Hand Cannon. You got it if Grineer won the event and you did 100 runs, which the Grineer did win. Now basically, if you remember the Bronco Prime, that's what this is, but way better. You know, it's a secondary shotgun, a pocket-sized shotgun. I'm showing you real quick the range at 10-15 meters. It's got a super tight range, well more like 5 to 10 meters. But at 15 to 20, you start to see it spread out a little bit. So you really want to be optimal range around 5 to 10 meters. And the recoil is, it's got a little bit of recoil at a full auto fire, so you have to hold down a little bit. But at mid-range, you're not going to have to worry about it too much. So that's not really a factor. Now, as far as my review on the weapon, it's a hell of a good weapon in the game. I mean, you can kill Grineer with one shot, even though it's not armor ignore, way up to like the maybe low 60s because of the really high damage, and Infested way up to about 100-110, and Ancients like high 70s. So it's a hell of a good weapon. It's just they didn't really do anything unique with it, and I think that's where a lot of people were let down because they thought it was going to be something really unique and special because of the week-long event. And you know, the fact that they keep reskinning and kind of copying a lot of weapons is kind of a bummer. You know, but that's alright, you know, whatever. We'll give them time, I guess. It is an awesome weapon, though. It was pretty much given to you for free with a slot and a catalyst, which is awesome. And it is a lot better than a Bronco Prime. Definitely just use this. The comparison is basically, it has 150 damage. Bronco Prime only has 140. 15% crit chance with the 200% multiplier for crit damage. Bronco Prime is pretty much nothing for crit. It's got a 7.1 accuracy, which is way better than the 3.7 accuracy of the Bronco Prime. 5 in the clip instead of 4 in the clip with the Bronco. You'll get 2 more with Ice Storm, by the way. It's got a 1-second reload over the 2-second reload of the Bronco. 5 rounds per second. Bronco Prime is 4.2, and it has a dash and a V polarity, where the Bronco Prime has no polarities. And I mean, all that said right there, every stat literally is way better than the Bronco Prime. So as far as a pocket shotgun to bring for close range, the gun is just amazing. Now let's go into how to best mod this weapon for both factions. Alright guys, let's go ahead and go over the few different builds to be able to keep getting them one-shots up to a really high level. We'll start off with Infested. We just have the catalyst in, no formas. We want to get a Lethal Torrent and a Barrel Diffusion ranked up all the way, like always. And Hornet Strike, get up as much as you can. Try to get at least 2 or 3 from the top. Right now I have mine 1 from the top, but you will be able to max rank it if you're able to. It's in a polarity, so you will be able to do that with this build. We got that in the V polarity the weapon comes with, and then Heated Charge is in our dash polarity. We want a fully ranked Heated Charge for our best elemental damage. No returns, only going to do half damage against Lead Infested, but full damage for Ancients, so we're going to put that on there for our Ancients. And then a Expel Infested. And then lastly, put a full Pistol Gambit on. Now, this works really well. It brings you up to about a 33% crit chance. You've seen how high I was able to one-shot up to, and you're critting a pretty good bit. So I really like using the Pistol Gambit. If you're doing lower level enemies and you don't need that extra bit of damage, you could put a utility on, but the reload is really nice, the fire rate's really nice. So, you know, I wouldn't, but that's completely, you know, up to you if you want to put a utility on. I wouldn't put any other type of elementals on. We got ice left, and I wouldn't put that on. So really the only other one, because you're not going to need ammo either. Ammo works out really well in this gun. You don't need an ammo mod. So the only other one I could really see using if you wanted to was maybe Magnum Force to get that extra bit of damage throughout, you know, the couple elementals and your base damage it'll apply to. But when I tested it out, you're gonna have to stay within a 5 to 10 meter distance. Past 10 meters, you start to get a huge spread of a shot. So I would really recommend, you know, just not even worrying about using it, considering how well this build's going to work up to a, you know, a really high level. I mean, it's one shot and way up to 120. So why lose, you know, the accuracy? But that's completely up to you. And then as for Grineer, same thing, Lethal Torrent, Barrel Diffusion, Hornet Strike. In the dash polarity, we'll put a full Convulsion. Electricity does the same damage as fire damage, but I always start off with electricity on Grineer because it does have the stun effect. Not going to make a huge difference on this weapon though, because like I said, the damage is so high you will be one-shotting a lot. It's going to make more of a difference on the much higher level targets, or maybe Grineer around the high 50s, mid 60s. Then we'll put a full AP on for the best elemental damage against Grineer. A full Ice Storm because you only need a little bit of freeze damage to help with the shields. Grineer don't have nearly as much shields as the Corpus, and the magazine capacity is nice, giving you that extra round, that extra shell. And then a 2 from the top heated charge with the last 9 points you have. Once again, you could put Pistol Gambit in you if you wanted to. It'd be better for the other build. With this build, you could fit it in, but I would recommend just going with the full elemental, or I mean the 2 from the top fire elemental, because with all the other mods basically enhancing it, the Hornet Strike, Lethal Torrent, Barrel Diffusion, you're gonna get much more damage and much more often every time. So I would definitely recommend going with the full elemental build. And that's basically it, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying your new sidearm from the event. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Share if you'd like to. Send me a message if you got any questions. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.